Hello everyone, this is Shell Point Today for Tuesday, May 19th. I'm Dan Filgreen. On today's show, Cathy Miskell will talk about customer service and the Employee Christmas Fund Drive. Heather Battey and Melanie will give us another fit tip, and we'll find out all about this year's summer concert series from Resort Services Manager Dawn Boren. But first, we want to remind you that tomorrow at 10 a.m., the Legacy Foundation will hold a presentation in the Grand Cypress Room of the Woodlands entitled, What Now? Experts will be on hand to discuss the estate settlement process and what to expect on the financial front during the delicate time of transition after a spouse or loved one passes away. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. Also tomorrow will be the Solenders Rodgers and Hammerstein Composer Series at the Social Center. No ticket is required for this musical event that begins at 3:15 on the island. Cathy Miskell of Sand Dollar wants to remind you of the importance of customer service and that we have some wonderful people here at Shell Point who do that just for you.
Has this happened to you? From time to time, I find myself waiting at a customer service counter at, you name it, an airport, a drugstore, a hospital, watching while a clerk across from me stares at their computer screen, taps a key, stares some more, and occasionally tosses me a question without ever taking their eyes off the screen. It's not so much, I think, that these people are rude. I think what's happened is that today's technology has brought us to a point where employees no longer have a relationship with their customers. They have a relationship with what their computer screens tell them about their customers. For the customer, it's a pretty negative experience. Now contrast that with Shell Point's employees and the way they treat us. They look at us, they smile at us, they listen to us, they lean toward us if we happen to speak softly. Everything about the interaction says, yes, I am here for you. You are valuable. A gift to this year's Employee Christmas Fund is the way that we, Shell Point's residents, can say back to these wonderful employees, yes, I see you, I appreciate you, you are wonderful. It's easy to give. This year, in addition to the regular mailing with the return envelope and the donation boxes, which will be distributed about the campus, we are introducing a new innovation that we are very excited about. The Employee Christmas Fund now has its own webpage at shellpoint.net. It's full of interesting and informative information, and best of all, it has an online donation fund. In a couple of minutes, you can be signed in and signed up, whether you want to choose the one-time donation or use the monthly giving option. It's easy, it's quick, it's simple. I encourage you to give. My name is Cathy Miskell, and I am privileged to be this year's chairman of the Employee Christmas Fund Drive.
Okay, so now it's time to get outside and get some exercise. Heather Battey and Melanie have another fit tip for you to keep you on your toes. You know, it's important to stay active and in shape, even in the approaching warmer months. So even if you have to get outside earlier when it's a bit cooler, or head on down to the Island Health Club for the air conditioning, at either rate, here are some tips to start with that can keep you fit.
Hi, I'm Melanie with Heather Battey, and we're here today with the fit tip. Heather is going to lie on her stomach in a prone position, and we're going to do some strengthening of your back. I like to call it a little back flexion. So Heather's going to start off with an arms that are in an easy position. She's lifting up, her neck is in neutral, no wrinkles in the back of her neck. Exhale, come down, rest your back. Good. Do it again, Heather. Let's see him at home. Her legs are lifted. She's getting a nice contraction in her lower back. Exhale, come on down. I'm gonna make it a little bit harder so she can incorporate all the muscles in her upper back. Heather, why don't you try to get your arms out in front like you're Superman? Good, inhale up, exhale, come down. Let's add to this position. Next time you come up, Heather, I want you to crank your elbows down by your sides. Look, she's getting this nice contraction between her shoulder blades, her lats. Exhale, come on down. One more time, inhale up, squeeze. If you're hurting your back, you're going too far. Exhale, come on down. Heather, why don't you come back in a child's pose and show them a nice complementing stretch to that exercise. Doesn't that look nice? I love this stretch. Thank you, Heather. And that's it for today's Fit Tip. See you later.
So, after all that exercise, just relax for a bit while we tell you about another activity that you might enjoy this summer. And this one you can do while sitting down. Actually, you don't have to do anything. Just relax and listen to some beautiful music out at the village church. The summer concert series is fast approaching, so now's the time to get those tickets. Here's Boren to tell us all about this year's lineup.
Hi, I'm Boren, Director of Resident Life here at Shell Point. I'd like to talk to you today about the Summer Concert Series 2015. The series has been very popular over the last few years as it offers residents as well as other members of the community the opportunity to enjoy diverse musical entertainment at a great low price. This year we have 4 exciting performances. Beginning in June, you'll enjoy the Crossroads Quartet, a world champion a cappella quartet that sings a variety of musical styles, including vocal jazz, blues, gospel, pop, classics, and standards steeped in the traditional barbershop harmony. In July is a patriotic tribute with the River City Brass Ensemble. Their mission is to entertain, educate, and engage you in the American musical culture. This ensemble of unique musicians include a world-renowned tuba artist from Scotland who is acknowledged as one of the greatest brass band conductors. The Woodworks perform in August with active ties to the Southwest Florida Symphony, the Naples Philharmonic, and Sarasota Orchestra. This unique band of percussion and marimba instruments perform a Mexican music, Sousa marches, Joplin rag, and many popular and classical favorites. Closing out the summer is an evening of big band music as pianist, organist, arranger, and director and composer Dick Hyman presents documentaries and film clips of some of the greats, including Benny Goodman, Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, and other favorites, followed by his own live solo performance version of the most popular big band recordings of all times. Tickets for each concert is $20, or you can save money by securing the seats early by purchasing the entire concert series for only $60. In addition, coming to the stage in August is the Southwest Florida Chamber Symphony for a special bonus concert. They will present the works of 2 composers offering a sampling of nature's splendor embodied in music, Baroque-era Italian Vivaldi and Argentina tango composer Piazzolla. Tickets for this bonus concert are only $25 each. All concerts in the summer series are held in the Village Church Auditorium and start at 7:30 p.m. All tickets are general seating. To purchase your tickets, call or stop by either the Island or Woodland service desk. I'm Boren, hoping that you have a great summer and take advantage of these fine performances.
And now, let's bring you up to date on all the latest happenings, Academy news, menus, and Village Church connections.
Hi everybody, it's Tuesday, May 19th, and welcome to the Happening segment of Shell Point TV. This is where I'll tell you all about today's activities here at Resort Services. At 7:15, we have a Health Connections class, Bend, Breathe, and Balance. That's in the Health Club on the island. We have pickleball at 8 o'clock. That's at the pickleball court behind the Resident and Activity Center. We have round robin doubles tennis at the Woodlands Tennis Courts at 8 o'clock. Now at 8:15, you'll find the stamp ministry down in the stamp room in the tunnel. Bocce will be at the bocce court at the Woodlands at 8:30. We also have an 8:30 Ladies Golf Association game going on at the Shell Point Golf Club. Our caregiver support group therapy will be going on at 9:15, and that's held in the conference room of the Medical Center. Sign up is required. Our memory care group will be in the conference room of behavioral health at 9:15. You do need to sign up for that one. And we have a 9:15 open painting session down in the art studio located in the tunnel. Also, we have shuffleboard at the shuffleboard courts at 9:15. And the tennis players are back with match play mixed doubles tennis at the tennis courts at 9:30. The Suzy Q boat is heading to Woody's Waterfront Restaurant today. That's at 10 o'clock. Sign up is required. Now, if you haven't been to the photo gallery and studio, it's open from 10 to 12 if you want to take a walk through. At 10:15, we have Through the Bible study group, and that's in the Osprey Room on the island. The caregiver support group therapy session will be at 10:30. That's at the conference room of the Medical Center. The memory care group will be at 10:30 in the conference room of behavioral health on the island. At 11:45, we have LifeQuest Living Healthy. That's in the Osprey Room on the island. Now, our afternoon activities begin today at 12:30. We have from 12:30 until 6 o'clock. We have the Blood Mobile at the Village Church, so make sure you get by there and make a donation. 12:30, we have Mixed Progressive Bridge in the game room of the Woodlands. Now, at 1 o'clock, we have a Health Connections class, Fitness Room Orientation. That's in the Health Club. Sign up is required. Our knitters group will be in the Osprey Room at 1:15. And also at 1:15, the Rollicking Recorderist will be in the Tarpon Room on the island. And our last 1:15 activity today is the Women's Ministries Prayer Group in the Manatee Room on the island. We have a Health Connections class at 1:30. This one's Aqua Pilates Stretch, and that is in the LifeQuest Aquatic Center. The Stamp Ministry will be at the Sable Room of the Woodlands at 1:30. And from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, the photo gallery and studio will be open for viewing. And we have a Health Connections class, Balance and Mobility, Training Level 2 at 2:45. This one meets in the Health Club and is currently full. At 3:15, the Celebration Ringers rehearsal will be in the choir room of the Village Church. At 4:15, our Health Connections class entitled Tai Chi Cha will be in the Health Club on the island. At 4:30, we have an evening on Sanibel Island dinner at Zips Place, always popular with the residents. The Island Court pickups begin at 4:30, the Woodland Court pickups begin at 4:40, and at Eagles Preserve and Estuary, we'll be there around 4:50 to pick you up for that dinner outing. Well, thank you for joining me today, and I will see you back here again tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Terry Colatz to tell you everything in the Academy of Lifelong Learning today, Tuesday. At 9:30, writing your memoirs on a computer continues in the Computer Center at the Woodlands. At 9:45, understanding your computer continues in the Technology Teaching Center on the island. At 10 o'clock, the foam photography workshop begins for those who have signed up in the Sable Room at the Woodlands. At 10 o'clock, Iran, Its History and Today will take place in the Grand Cypress Room of the Woodlands. Sign up is required. At 10:15, the summer weekly iPad, iPhone walk-in clinic begins at 10:15 in the Manatee Room on the island. And at 1:15, organizing your files and start shredding in the Technology Teaching Center on the island. Sign up is required. We have a new class coming tomorrow. It's a legacy seminar. What now?
Menus for Tuesday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is turkey divan with brown rice pilaf and roast beets. The dinner special is build your own stir fry for $13.95, and the soup of the day is corn chowder. In the Island Cafe for lunch, the special is a ham and Swiss panini with chips for $7.75. The dinner special is stuffed cabbage with white rice and green beans for $8.75. Dinner specials in the Palm Grill are stuffed sole for $16.95 or sirloin steak also for $16.95. Menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Welcome to Village Church Connections. I'm Eleanor Pease, Director of Women's Ministries, and I'm here today with Dotty Morrison. We're going to talk about our upcoming global outreach meeting. Dotty.
Hi.
What mission organization are we focusing on this week?
Eleanor, this is one we haven't heard from before, but they have local offices, and it's called NMSI.
What does that stand for?
It stands for New Missions Systems International, and what that means, the words mean something special. New means that they are always trying to be innovative in how they reach out to people. For example, they now have a skateboard group in Europe that are skateboarders that connect with other teens. They have a lot of youth work that goes on in other countries, particularly in Southeast Asia. They also have a group called Will It that's a worship ministry. They do a lot of work in facilities where at-risk kids are kept for a while when they have problems, and they reach out to these at-risk kids. So that's the new part. Their mission is to connect people to God in a personal way. Systems means that they take a system analysis approach. They don't just go in helter-skelter with whatever way they think is right. They analyze the culture. They think about what people in that culture relate to, how they think about God, and they analyze the culture before they enter an area. And they are international. They're in 26 countries.
Oh my, that's a very large outreach.
It is.
Do they have a local outreach?
They do. You know, we've been hearing a lot about the fact that the sex trade with women is not just in other countries. It's right here in Southwest Florida. And they have an outreach with another organization that takes women who have been caught up in this sex trade, and they take these women who need skills to have a job and to be self-sustaining, and they work with them on resumes. They give them clothes that they can wear to interviews. They train them, and they give them business training so that these women have a choice about their future.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, we've heard about the organization. Who is our speaker going to be?
Our speaker is Janelle Bieber. She's a young woman who has a master's degree from a local university, Barry University, in administration, and she works with project development, and she also has a new project right now, and it's a new boutique. We always like thrift stores and boutiques and secondhand stores, and this one is called The Fig Leaf, which I thought's a great name. And one of the purposes for starting this boutique is to help give a place for business for these, place to work for these young women I mentioned, but it's also to help NMSI be self-sustaining in finances, and this will just generate income for the NMSI work.
I'm sure that's going to be very interesting. And I also understand that she's going to be able to bring the president.
The president of NMSI is actually in town and will be able to visit with us as well. So we should be able to learn a lot.
That's really a special treat.
It is.
So you don't want to miss Global Outreach this week on Wednesday, May 20th at 10:15 for the meeting. Come earlier for refreshments. We'll be meeting in the social center this month, so please remember that. And men, we want you to come too. I'm sure you will learn about this organization that not only works here locally, but in many, many countries around the world. Hope to see you on Wednesday morning.
Thanks for joining us on Shell Point Today for Tuesday, May 19th. Return again tomorrow when we'll talk about superfoods, what they are and how they can benefit us. And Terry Kolath will give us some information on the Pavilion Auxiliary Concierge. Until then, I'm Dan Philgreen for Shell Point Today. On behalf of the entire staff of Shell Point TV, we'd like to wish you a wonderful rest of the day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.